Hello there. Welcome to Play Tennis Practice Yoga. My name is Margaret Bannon, and today we're going to be working on one of yoga's staple postures, mountain pose. Now you'll notice that I'm not using a mat today because I'm hoping that you're going to be able to take this with you on court, maybe before practice, maybe even during your tennis play for even a brief moment. And you'll also see this pose as a part of many other practices if you check out some other videos on my channel. So in order to practice this, all you need is a racket. We're doing a variation with the racket today. And if you find this video helpful, please subscribe to my channel, Play Tennis Practice Yoga, where we release videos every Tuesday for Yoga for Tennis Tuesdays. So all you need to do is take this racket into your dominant hand and just let it hang as you bring your feet about hips width apart. Okay, whatever that means for you. Today I'm wearing shoes just to assimilate what we might be doing on an actual tennis court. And I want you to take a moment to feel your feet. So that could mean rocking forward, rocking backward, maybe even side to side, and see if you're able to find the feet a little more centered. See if you're able to relax your toes. Maybe you see if it's possible to spread your toes a little bit in your shoes. It might not be with your socks. And so just get a feel for your feet, not only in your shoes, but on the ground beneath you, maybe the surface of the court that you're working with. That can be very different surface to surface, even on any given day, depending on the weather. And so start to feel a little more stillness in through the feet. And as you do, start to feel your legs a little bit more. So I kind of like to bend the knees and straighten the legs a couple of times. And then the next time I come to bend the knees a little bit, I'm going to actually press into the ground in order to straighten or firm the legs a little bit more. So I've got a little more attention in my legs now. And from the strength or the foundation of my legs, I can go ahead and lengthen up through the spine a bit. I can relax those shoulders down the back. Maybe my chest lifts. Maybe I feel a bit of broadness through the collarbones. I'm going to allow my head just to rest centered between the shoulders. And I'm going to allow my arms to hang. So as I do that, I'm going to feel the grip of the racket in my hand. Notice if you're over gripping, most likely you won't be under gripping, otherwise that would slip out of your hand. But just feel the grip of the racket in your hand. This is something so rarely do we stop to notice. It has become an extension of our arm for the most part. So just feel the grip of the racket in your hand. And you can find something to focus on. You can close your eyes. We'll be here for just a couple more moments today. And so basically speaking, you're trying to bring awareness to your body in this given moment. It's a great tool to take your mind off of any anxiety that you might have before playing tennis, perhaps attached to a particular result. It's a good way to become present in the moment during a match, even for a couple of breaths. Again, not worrying about what might happen, but just getting into the body a bit so that you can get out of your mind, so to speak. So from the feet into the legs, all the way up through the spine, out through the crown of the head. And from the crown of the head into the shoulders, into the arms, and finally into your hands, where you feel the grip of the racket in your hands. Maybe take one more breath or so. Again, you can do this with eyes closed, or maybe you're fixing your gaze on something on the court. And then you'll gradually bring yourself out of the pose. So this is mountain pose variation using the tennis racket in the hopes that you're going to use this out for your tennis on court before practice, maybe even during your tennis play for a brief moment or so. Nobody has to know that you're practicing mountain pose. Nobody has to know that you're practicing yoga. It can be your little secret. If you enjoy this video, please check out our other practices. We have short practices, long practices, both in the form of yoga postures and tennis drills on court to help you strengthen your mental game. Hope to see you soon. Happy practicing in the meantime.